YouTube Nation, what's going on? It's Matt Kenny Course, and July 28th. Happy Sunday morning, just past midnight. Ha! Got you. Alright, now, we're going to go over the XFactor Abilities, guys. Can't believe so many other YouTubers did not make videos on this. Shame on them. I'm kidding. They're all good. Go sub to them, too. Now, this is important, guys. It is. Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you how important it is, okay? Now, of course, I'm getting excited about, Matt, it's just a video. Calm down. You're so hyper. It's past midnight. Go to bed. Well, this game, dude, I'm 18 years old and I feel like I'm 2 years old, dude. This game, honestly, is so much fun. And that's really amazing because I haven't felt this way about a Madden game in a long time. So, thanks EA Sports, and thanks to you guys, because I really enjoy doing these videos and also helping you guys out in any way I can. So, again, thank you for support. We all know what X Factors are, right? They are in MUT, 3 on offense, 3 on defense. I'm going to quickly read each one. It is important to know this. It kind of sucks, right? It's kind of like Mrs. Jenkins, the teacher. It's kind of like when she says, okay, kids, this is also on the test too. If you're in school and a teacher says that, you're like, crap, she just added something to the test. Crap, I gotta study that too. Well, when EA Sports, in the analogy, when they did that to us and they said XFactor Abilities in MUT now, you kind of gotta know what these XFactor Abilities are, how they work, and also, hey, now that I know how they work, how do I apply them online, right? It's kind of just more knowledge you gotta know, right? So it adds another layer of knowledge to the game, right? So for some people who kind of don't understand the Madden NFL, just, I guess, the features in the game, well, now you add another layer, okay? So you gotta get in the zone, right? Every player has their own ability. Like, for example, get 2 incompletions, get 2 sacks, get a tackle for a loss, run for literally 10 plus yards 3 times. Once you're in your zone, you unlock this X Factor ability. Again, each player and each team, each player that plays online. So if I'm playing Jim, it's Jim versus Daisy. They each get 3 X Factor players on offense, 3 on defense. Good luck. It's kind of like Clash Royale. You get to choose your cards, you get to choose what you want in your deck, and you play in the arena. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons. You choose how to use your players and their abilities, back in the 80s. Great game, all right? The reason why I said Dungeons and Dragons was it's on Stranger Things. Great show. Go watch it on Netflix, all right? So, QBs, there's Pro Reads, Gambler, Blitz Radar, and Fearless, and Bazooka. The Pro Reads will highlight the first open receiver with a big electric red border to the receiver icon. This is excellent for new players to get the first read available to see who's open, but it is also important to bear in mind that while it is highlighted, the first open player, that receiver, is not necessarily your best option, especially in long yard situations. Gambler is a superb ability that means you cannot be intercepted by the AI defenders, and only one QB has this amazing ability, Aaron Rodgers. So really, it's only click-ons, or user lurks. Blitz Radar will highlight extra blitzers after the snap to make it easier to spot threats and know when to get the ball out quick. Fearless makes it much easier to stand in the pocket and deliver as many throws. Accuracy is unaffected by pressure. Bazooka is another one owned by just Patrick Mahomes and is increased by max. It increases the max throwing distance by 15 plus yards. Sorry, I can't read. Okay, all right. The worst one is Blitz Radar because it doesn't read the blitz before the snap. It's after the snap. So if you snap the ball, then you get to pick up the blitz. Like that's dumb because the blitz is already coming, so it's dumb. Plus, you'll be so busy checking the blitz radar, you won't be checking the receivers open, right? The best one is by far Fearless because if you can literally have pressure by the defenders and then have it not be affected by your throwing accuracy, you're telling me that I can be in the pocket and there's pressure by Donald, but I still make a perfect throw. That's OP. Also, we already know that Gambler is OP. However, I mean, Just don't throw interceptions, and then you don't have to worry about that, right? All right. Double me is pretty OP and allows receivers to win aggressive catches. Again, single coverage. Cool, but they have to be in single coverage, right? So it only works when they're in single coverage, right? And you got to use that aggressive catch. Rack 'em has to do with running after the catch. It allows receivers to rack catches against single coverage, which will often lead to more yards after the catch. So not really catching the ball. It's once you catch the ball, you'll go, you'll have a more smooth transition to get more separation after the catch to get more rack. The final receiver is max security, which increases the successful rate of possession catches. I think this one's the most OP. Why? I feel like if you do a possession catch, you'll have the increased chance of just catching the ball. I'm sick of those cheesy incompletions, hit sticks, all that stuff. Once you're in the zone, you'll probably catch almost all your passes. Halfback ones. Freight train is quarterback Cam Newton. The break tackles, that's like dumb. Satellite is one for receiving backs as they win rack and possession catches versus single coverage. I don't know. I mean, rack is cool, but possession catches, I mean, how many running back routes are you going to have it where, like, he's contested? Usually your running back is, like, wide open. It's a dump-off pass. Like, you see what I'm saying? So very few, like even halfback angle. They're usually wide open anyway, like, or isolated. Or they have separation, like, they're, like, wide open. So, like, do you really need that possession catch ability? No. Like, rack, sure, but... And then this is the best one for me for the running backs. First one free increases the fake out rate for the next spin, juke, or hurdle move, which means almost a solo tackle. It's almost impossible. So what that means is this, right? If I'm in the zone with Barkley or Melvin Gordon and a player, Todd Gurley, a player that is good for first one free, literally if it's a one-on, if I'm in the zone, right? Boom, I'm in the zone, baby. If I literally have a one-on-one tackle, good luck. Because any juke I do one-on-one versus a defender, I'm going to almost win every time because I'm in the zone, okay? Pass rush, unstoppable force like Aaron Donald and also, sorry, not Donald. Nope, he's fearless, or he's Fairmonger. Like Myles Garrett, Von Miller, not Von Miller, sorry. I'm really choking right now. Myles Garrett and Khalil Mack, sorry. Means that the pass rush will lead to quicker block shedding, giving them a faster path to the quarterback. I think that's very OP because if it's literally just saying your block shedding will be like insanely good if you're in the zone. Like your block shedding is like God level. And once you get free from the shed, like aka insta sheds, if you have Myles Garrett or Khalil Mack, they're so fast, like you're done, you're sacked, okay? Fearmonger increases the chance to pressure quarterback even while engaged with a blocker, and that pressure leads to a decrease in QB accuracy. I don't know, though. I mean, that one is what it is, but unstoppable force, man. Insta sheds. Shutdown provides tighter coverage along with more interceptions and more contested catches. Zone Hawk creates more catch knockouts, like deflections and interceptions in zone coverage, not man coverage. I don't get it because Shutdown says along with more interceptions, but Zone Hawk says more interceptions too. So I think Shutdown's more OP. I mean, come on, dude. Tighter coverage. I mean, how tight is it, right? I mean, is it like too tight where it's not possible to get that completion in there? Reinforcement. I think it's dumb. Run supporting safeties. I get it, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, ball carrier moves aren't that OP anyway this year, so like I feel like tackling and safeties aren't as important this year. I feel like you want coverage safeties this year, so Derwin does do it all, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, I'm not doing this one, but if you like it, it's just like a run supporting safety. Okay? But I like that, I like how it defeats run blocks. Cool. So here's a list. Pause the screen if you want to see them. Choose 3 on offense for MUT, 3 on defense, and make sure you have 3 on offense and 3 on defense in about a couple weeks. Plan it out, which ones you want, all that stuff. Moving on down here now. Again, guys, Bazooka, a little overrated, right? Because even though he can throw it 80 yards downfield, you have to be at the 20-yard line or in for that even to be used. Other than that, dude, like, it's not saying that it will go there faster or he can literally get the ball out faster, all that stuff. It literally just means he can throw farther. The ball will still be there in the same amount of time as usual with any guy. It can just go farther. I guess that it is valuable. Also, it's very easy to unlock it. It's just one 30-yard plus pass. So if Mahomes gets one 30-yard pass or better, he's already in the zone. That's how OP it is. And I have a pass heavy offense, so literally I can literally get in the zone right away, right? So again, guys, I would go ahead and try to get 3 in offense, 3 in defense. There are some that I'm already locked in with, like Myles Garrett and Odell Beckham. So I'm already using Odell Beckham and Myles Garrett for the year. Also, I'm going to go ahead and use Khalil Mack because the Browns for my theme team, Khalil Mack, here's how it's activated, right? So I'll go down, I can pause the screen, anytime you want, guys. Pause the screen, what's your player right now, okay? I'll keep going, excuse me, I'll keep going, all right? Wow, catch 4 targets for Zach Ertz. Just do 4 drag routes. Oh my god. 2 sacks is way tougher than you think. Like getting like a sack in a game is as hard as it is, especially if you're playing a cheeser. Like, trust me, if they know that they're playing Donald or Garrett, they may just like throw it away or like, I don't know, just do something else instead of like letting you get a sack. And then guys, there are ways to get out of the zone. So like for running backs, if you like lose yards or drop a pass, you're out of the zone. Wide receivers, a incompletion when being thrown to that target, you're out of the zone. Quarterbacks, sacked or incompletion, out of the zone, all that stuff. Or like, defenders allowing a catch in their area, they're out of the zone. So for me personally, I'm doing Khalil Mack because I think for me, it's a very skillful position to have that unstoppable force. Get out of my way, baby. My insta sheds are so good. Him and Myles Garrett are both going to have, where's Myles Garrett? Somewhere down here. There's Myles Garrett. They both have unstoppable force. Now, of course, they both need 2 sacks each to get in the zone. Getting a sack is as hard as it is, but getting 2 sacks in the game, I don't know, dude. If you literally get 1 sack and then something bad happens, like you're sacked or something like that, it can like reset. So it can reset at any time. So if it says get 3 passes in a row of 30 plus yards, if you get 2 passes in a row and then mess up, you got to restart. So if that makes sense, it can't only reset if you're like there. If you're in the zone or not in the zone, it can reset, okay? So for me, I think for corners, shutdown's very OP and also zone hawk. But again, guys, I really don't know exactly what to do. I think max security's pretty good with Zach Ertz because he literally is a possession receiver, right? It's so easy, just catch 4 targets in a row, do a little curl or a little drag route or an out route, and then just throw to him and then press, like if he's open, press possession catch, he'll catch it. That's his ability, okay? Reinforcement's dumb for like Smith and Derwin James. For me, again, the 4 that are locked for me right now are Khalil Mack and Myles Garrett for defense. Because for my Browns team, the LOB is very weak. So I'm going to get Khalil Mack for my power passing and XFactor ability. Offense, Odell Beckham's my theme team, lock. And then also George Kittle. So George Kittle is down here. I think everyone is getting Kittle. Why? Again, just a really good tight end to have on your team for that speed cheese and all that stuff. But also, he has a ability here. Where is it? All right, am I going crazy here? Where's George Kittle? All right. So he has rack it up, and then he has make 3 20+ yard completions. So once you have that, then after that, any like catch, he'll go like more yards after the catch. So I have Kittle. I think a lot of people are gonna have Kittle. I think everyone, dude, for me, my 3rd choice on offense, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I thought the most OP one for the quarterback was Philip Rivers, wherever he is. Philip Rivers is the only quarterback with fearless. That is, when there is defensive pressure and he's right in my face, I can still make a skillful throw accurate. So You do for me. I'm doing a Browns team, so I have Baker Mayfield, and I'm gonna have Baker Mayfield and his upgrades the whole year, and he does not have one of these. So I have to do a tight end, and then a receiver, and then a running back. So for my running back, I'm gonna go ahead and do no other than, how about this, Saquon Barkley, first one free. Why not, right? If he gets three 10+ yard runs, I literally have one-on-one jukes be like so OP. So if I have a one-on-one tackle, boom, I'm gone. Juke, I'm gone if I'm in the zone, okay? So I'm doing Barkley, Odell, and Kittle for offense. For defense, I'm definitely doing Khalil Mack and Myles Garrett. Then, since they're both a pass rush, I need one coverage guy. So I'll probably find one corner like Ramsey or a safety like Earl Thomas. And, I'll just see from there. It all depends. If Denzel Ward's not getting upgrades from my theme team, I'll, buy a corner like Ramsey or Byron Jones and then use them for my XFactor ability. Or if my safeties suck this year and they get no upgrades from my Browns team like Demarius Randall, I will go and choose Harrison Smith for my XFactor ability, okay? So let me know which one you're doing for your 6 abilities. And don't forget this, dude. Don't forget about it. I'm out, you're out, we're out. See ya.